Hi there. I'm your host, Corinne, and this is Okay, But Are You Good? Where we check in on ourselves on a weekly basis to see how we're doing. Are we living our best lives or we're just trying to get by? Can you believe it's last week of February? Time is just flying. So hopefully we're enjoying it. Since we're 2 months into the year of 2026, I wanted to pause and ask, how's this year actually going for you? Not how it looks on social media, not how it looks in your head or on paper, but how you feel. It's not about judging our progress. It's about honesty and just checking in with ourselves and what we need to rearrange and adjust. So I'm guilty of this. I set out goals for this first quarter for the whole year. And it was to not have a lot of sugar, nail down my morning and evening routine and my sleep schedule. I think that was like priority. I was trying not to do 50 things in this first quarter. My morning and evening routines, golden. Some days, when I'm extra tired and I get stuck watching a show or on whatever apps, then, I'm not cleaning the house and that I kind of set myself up for failure. But so those are good, except for the few hiccups. Sleep schedule. This is my vice. I'm getting better. It's not perfect. My ultra human ring is definitely mad at me and rating me really bad scores, but slowly getting better. And I'm really listening to my body and if I can't work out or I have an early workout, even though I just ran 12 miles, I'm canceling the workout so I can get extra sleep. So it's a process. If I had more hours in the day, then I'd be easier or then it'd be more manageable. Or if I was a vampire, but that's not looking like a possibility for me anytime soon. And my sugar, I've been on a sugar kick. So that's definitely been a fail. I don't know. Coke Zeros are so good. And just like the sour strawberry belts from not TJ's, but Buc-ee's. Oh, they're so good. So yeah, it's been like a 50-50, doing okay. There's still time to bounce back. So if you set out these goals for the first quarter and you're kind of like mid, like how I am, it's okay. There's still time. There's still some things are just a longer process. And maybe you've added stuff. I personally have not. I'm really starting slow, but I have been able to really nail my routines down and my habits. So that is very exciting for me. And look, maybe, or most likely at the beginning of the year, we're all very optimistic and goal motivated, oriented, and, you really set the bar high. But now, late February, almost March, and you're like, I'm not into this stuff. My day-to-day's changed, my environment, whatever it may be, that's okay. You can switch out your rules, adjust, add in whatever you got to add in, because life comes at you fast, right? So you need to be able to adapt and change what your goals are. If something's not working for you or you're not motivated to implement something into your routine, you're never going to do it. That's why it's important to pick goals you actually care about and want to implement and start small. Because if we do 50 things at once, if you're like me and you're overwhelmed, you're not going to get any of it done. So don't worry if things have changed. We have all the time in the world. It's just how you make your life what you want it to be. So work that into how you want your year to look like and the rest of your life or your day to day. I mean, I don't think we have to be so dramatic and go for the rest of your life. I don't know. Relationships change, jobs change, environments, places you live in. So goals have to change with that. So gold star to those of you who have been able to stick to what you wanted to accomplish in this first quarter. If you haven't been able to and you kind of been mid or not anything at all, that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll add or switch out, adapt, and make goals that are more realistic. Because if you're like me and you're so motivated to make this year a great year, you're going to want to put stuff on your list that you actually want to implement and add so you can grow and be living your best life. So some questions to ask yourself: what goals stuck naturally? What felt more like a chore than something I look forward to? What can I add in my schedule to make me more motivated or something that excites me to do? Simplicity is key. You don't have to have 50 things to do in the morning and 50 things to do at night. You can have 3 and then progressively add on to that. If 3 is even too much, just at least brush your teeth and wash your face, because growth doesn't happen immediately overnight. It happens in stages and phases, whatever you want to call it. And we just got to take it day by day, month by month. I personally love these quarterly goals, yearly goals, because I'm so determined to make this year my year because last year sucked so much. I just want it to always be a steady year, steady pace. But I think like I was thrown so much to learn last year, and I've learned my lessons. I had a lot of growing up. I had to do a lot of figuring out and a lot of realization that like life is what you make of it. If you're just living in your misery, your life will be miserable. If you're listening to all the hate and the negativity, you will become it. And I am so determined to nail my sleep schedule, to have slower mornings, to maybe not crave those sour strawberry belts so much, but they're so good. And I'm the one, only me can make this change. I have to be the one that wants to be my number one fan, my number one cheerleader. So I encourage you to be your number one fan, to keep rooting for yourself, to not let negativity get you down, to not let not hitting your goals for this first quarter, for if you've fallen off, it's all good. Just get up and do it the next day. I keep saying that, but I really, really mean it. Like, it's so easy to fall off and it's more challenging to get back on it. So that's why this is your sign to get back on it. You know, when I've totally gotten into the habit of working out every day, and when you're in it, it seems impossible to get out of it. But the second you stop working out for a couple days, you start losing that motivation. Like, do I really need to go? You know, it just, that's why I think for me, it's so important that I have my goal of running the marathon. And that's why I've made these quarterly goals, these year goals, because it's something I have to look forward to and push myself to do, or else I'm just going to keep complaining about the same stuff and my life is not going to change. So check in with yourself, see what goals are working for you, what isn't, what you have to do to change and add, make those adjustments. If it's too much, take less off. If you want more and you've been killing it, add more on if you feel so inclined, because I'm here to help motivate you, because motivating you motivates myself, and it's going to be a good year. So let's keep going on this first Q1. Maybe start thinking about stuff you want for your Q2. I mean, Q2 is about to be beautiful. It's going to be lighter later. I don't have to come home in the dark all scared when I'm getting the mail. And I can run at 7 p.m. It's just, just think of things you got to look forward to. It's the simplicities of life. And remember, you're not behind. You're not too late. You can do this. Get back on track, babe. And make sure to ask yourself, okay, but are you good? Thank you so much for listening in. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week.